One thing I've never heard Israeli apologists for expansion into the West Bank explain to me is what exactly they expect to gain by allowing this. Most Israelis, except for maybe those on the farthest of the right, say that they are not in favor of expelling Palestinians altogether from the West Bank. But if that's the case, what is the point of allowing the expansion and defense of settlements? What other goal could that possibly be designed to accomplish? If settlement continues for long enough, the West Bank will become more and more a de facto part of Israel, and Palestinians will have less and less space on which to live. What advantage does this give to Israel or Israelis? The only advantage I can think of is giving Palestinians an incentive to leave. But even if you do stop the expansion of settlements, I'm not sure what the point of continuing the status quo of checkpoints and bombings is supposed to be, other than the same, encouraging Palestinians to leave so Israel can have the whole West Bank for itself. If you believe that expanding settlements somehow helps Israeli security, I'd like somebody to explain exactly how that's supposed to work. As the Palestinian population grows, and there's less and less territory on which they can live, they're just going to get more and more cramped and pissed off. And the biggest objection I've heard to returning to the 1967 borders is that they're indefensible. Well, okay, well then what borders would be defensible? If you allowed a Palestinian state that was built around the current settlements but did not encroach upon them, would that be a defensible arrangement for Israel? If so, why? If not, why not? What would be a defensible arrangement? But those questions are for moderates. Here's a question for those a bit more to the right. If you believe that Palestinians as a whole should just be removed from the West Bank altogether, I'd like to know exactly how you think that could be done. I've heard some Israeli conservatives say that since most Palestinians were at one time Jordanian citizens, they should be sent to Jordan. But even if they are mostly of Jordanian heritage, in order to do this, not only would they have to move the Palestinians by force, they would have to force Jordan to actually take them. Because somehow I doubt they would be willing to take 4 million rowdy, pissed off refugees. And if Jordan were to be attacked by Israel for refusing to cooperate, Israel would be picking a fight not just with Jordan, but with every adjacent Arab country in the region, and likely beyond. So for those who believe that the Palestinians should be removed from the West Bank altogether, where do you expect them to go, and how do you expect to get them there?